Okay, folks, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, coming to you from Beckley's Camping Center here in Thurmont, Maryland. We're right on Route 15, 15 minutes north of Frederick, 30 minutes south of Gettysburg, PA. And today I have my lovely assistant with me. This is Jayme. Jayme, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
And what she's gonna be doing is helping me demonstrate these things. I'm trying to improve upon these videos here for you guys. So anyway, we're gonna be talking to you about the 2400 BH Imagine. This is by Grand Design. And again, folks, model number is not indicative of length, nor is model number plus 3 feet the length either. So this is a model number 24 or 2400. Overall length is just under 30 feet. So we're 29 foot 11 inches. You're just over 5,800 pounds dry weight and right about 7,500 pounds of gross vehicle weight rating. So you're having, it's close to 1,700 pounds of cargo that you can carry with this. I don't think most of you all collect rocks, so I think you're gonna be fine. So let's talk about here up in the front. You're gonna see you have the molded fiberglass cap with the LED lights. You have the rock guard down below. This is gonna be a power tongue jack. This is the Smart Jack by LCI. Look that up, folks. It's a pretty amazing little tongue jack. Two 20-pound LP bottles. The nice thing about that, folks, is you can get them anywhere, if you're in a pinch especially. And you're able to put up to 2 batteries on there. We deliver them with 1, but you can get 2. Now on this side, you're going to notice you have a solar charger. If you guys decide to do that, it's not going to give you much of a charge, but for those of you that want to do that, you can. And then this is your service area over here, folks. Notice how easy it was to put that door up. It is a magnet that holds it up there. You'll see the shower that you have on this side. Right now they have a sprayer nozzle on it. See, it comes out pretty well. Now you could go ahead and take that sprayer nozzle off of there and put a regular hose nozzle on there, or a regular shower nozzle. But the reason why they do that is I'm going to show you when we get over the other side. You do have another sprayer port where you can use it. This side you have access to both hot and cold, as you can see. Now you can see when you're saying, well, where do I bring my water hose up or my cable? And you'll see there's a little opening down here, and that's where you go ahead and bring it up. Now, my recommendation is you use some steel wool in there to keep critters from coming up through there. Another little trick that I do tell folks about is on your hose, where it's touching the ground up about 6 inches. If you put some Vaseline on it there, and please remember it's there, that keeps the critters from climbing up your hose. Now, in here you can see that you have this thing that says city water and then tank, fresh tank full. So fill here. So when you have your hose here, when this is pointing to city water, that means you have the pressure from the hose. If you want to fill your fresh water tank while you have it connected, you just do that. Now there is a manual fill on the other side, which I'll show you. Here you can see you have a battery disconnect, so you're not killing your battery when you're not using it. This is a 110 connection there, and then of course you have for your cable and for satellite. So satellite, you're gonna have to do it, you're gonna have to use a splitter and go to 2. You have living room and the bedroom. Cable goes to all of the outlets in there. So this is your thing. Now also notice how the lights, so see I have a light on that other side. You'll see as it senses motion, it opens up. So this is, and you have one of those lights on either side. And of course there's your switch for turning on the LED lights for the front. This is 47 cubic feet of storage, folks. And notice how you have large doors on both sides. Compare that to things when you're out there. Lots to offer here. You know, this one has the manual jacks. I personally like the manual jacks versus the electric jacks. These are much more stable. They can handle more weight. You can just use a power drill, 3/4 inch socket, to put them up and down if you need to. So you can make them power if you need to. So this is, like I say, the off door side. Now on your door side, as you see as you come around, you have this nice large awning with LED light strips. Now notice how you have that center awning support. That's important, folks. If you do not have that and you have a 20-foot or longer awning, I recommend that you have one of those installed. That keeps your awning from bouncing as it goes down the road, and you don't get that warped tube. The LED light strip, as you can see, is on the unit itself instead of being on the tube. The benefit there, folks, is that you can use that LED light strip even with your awning put away. Notice how you also have your outside speakers. Your stove is vented to the outside. 110 outlets on this side for you for when you're camping. And of course, this is that manual freshwater fill. Now take a look at these steps, folks. These steps here, they're adjustable and they just fold right up in the doorway. But these are the most stable steps you will find on the market. Lightweight, stable. Now as we come around the back here, let me just get back here and show you what we've got. Back in the back, because this is a bunkhouse, you're going to have a little outside kitchen area. Notice how that door, again, has a magnet. So you have a little refrigerator back here. You keep your condiments, a few drinks or whatever. And then, of course, you have your 2-burner cooktop out here, which is very nice. And you're able to cook out here if you wanted to. And, of course, you have a little bit of storage back behind that on top to keep some other, utensils and so forth. And it also does have a 110 outlet back here as well. So that is the outside kitchen area. Now on the back side, you're going to have a ladder. This thing is pre-wired for a Furrion backup camera. Now the nice thing about the new backup cameras is that you can use them even while driving down, so kind of like a rear view mirror. This is going to have the Atwood water heater, which is aluminum tank versus the steel tank. Notice how you have the nice large handle as you're coming in. And let's go on in here and take a look. As you come in, the nice thing is, so you have a nice little area to kick your shoes off, get them up out of the way. Have a place where you can hang some things. Nice storage to store some things here. And then this is going to be your control center, your convenience center. Check all your levels, your water heater, your ceiling lights, awning light, water pump, your slide out, your awning. So it's all in one convenient location. So now let's talk about the bunks. And I'll give you a nice view of this in a moment, folks. So you see, this is the nice 2 oversized bunks. Notice how they have the curtains, individual curtains. There are some of these bunkhouses that have these bunks on here that have one curtain. And, maybe the person on the bottom bunk doesn't want the curtain or vice versa. But notice how they both have windows that are usable. They both have their own lights on here. And the other thing that they have, folks, is they both have their 110 outlets. Now, the other cool thing about this thing is notice that little net down here. And you're thinking, well, what else could go on here? Let me show you what happens here. The beautiful thing is that you just fold this thing up for when you're traveling and you want to store some larger things. That gives you some nice area. You maybe have a bike, maybe you have some taller items, some chairs. You can just store them right in there. And then you see how easy it was to put up. And it's the same thing coming down. You just release it and it pops right back on down there. So that is the bunk area. Let's take a look in the bathroom. For a bunkhouse, this is a very nice, notice how you have a towel thing on the door itself. Let's take a look inside here. So you can see nice counter space here. And it's going to have an outlet in here as well. And that's GFI protected. You've got a medicine cabinet above here. And it does come with the toilet paper holder. We place that wherever you want. Some people don't even want to have one in there. You've got storage underneath the sink. Okay, nice little shelves on the side there. This shower is 30 by 36. And it has the molded plastic around there, which is nice. And then it has its own shower door. Nice thing with that is it's self-wiping as it retracts. And of course you can see all the storage you have for towels or, amenities. You've got the porcelain foot pedal toilet. Now this also has, you have a heat duct in here and you have AC. And of course you can see you have you have a little fan in here and the switch is down by the door. And when you turn it on, that way there you don't have to reach up. For the kids, you don't have to reach up. So if you're able to leave it open, it makes it easier for you. So this is the bathroom, folks. Good sized bathroom. You like the contrast of the dark cabinets with the lighter floor. So looking in here, now this one, because this is the 24, we have the 2800, which will give you a sofa and a dinette or theater seating and a dinette. This particular one's a little bit shorter. So now you have the nice big, that's a 7-foot dinette there. So that makes a nice double bed if need be. You have storage down below on both sides. And take a look at how deep that goes. Now, it doesn't have the drawers, but the benefit of having that like that is that you have more storage area. so it's under both. And then that back one in the back there, it's like an ottoman, so you're able to remove that cushion on the top and you have storage inside. This kind of shows you the construction of the Imagine. I mean, they do a phenomenal job. You have 81 inches in height here in the middle. You're going to see that your refrigerators in the slide out as well. And of course, it's a refrigerator freezer. And then you do have all the controls are on the outside to make it very easy. So you can set your temperature. It has the little things to keep your food up on the shelves in your refrigerator there as well. And then down below the refrigerator, folks, you don't see this in too many. Folks, you don't even need to worry about bringing your dog bowls with you. They do it for you. Give you a nice little storage area. Now looking at the kitchen here, you can see that you have your counter extension. And you see how the space is. You're still not blocking to get into the bedroom. And watch how easy it is to go ahead and put down. So it goes down very easy. Gets out of the way. Now take a look at this sink. Folks, I like this kind of a sink. I know some people don't. See, sometimes it's just, you just got to pull on that, Jayme. There you go. There you go. Alrighty. So, as you can see, it's a nice large sink, and it does have the pull-out sprayer there. And notice how you have 110 outlets on either side. Nice counter space. You can have nice drawers. Counter. You have, of course, the glass for the cabinets above. Microwave. Your hood to get the vent things outside, 3-burner, and of course you have your oven. Now the other thing they have on here is, this is where your pantry would be, or you could store clothes in here, because see on this side here, that's a removable shelf, and of course if you need to hang things you can, or if you just want to use it for a shelf. Notice how you also have your Furrion stereo. This is an AM/FM CD stereo with a DVD player, and you also have an aux and USB connections for this. For those, for your children will know what that means. You might not as an adult, but the children, by all means, they do. Of course, you have your TV here. And the nice thing with that TV, you can pull it out so the children on the bed, they can see it as well. Notice how we have a king jack for the antenna. No more having to worry about that antenna, whether you left it up or whether you didn't. Also, look at how wide that doorway is for the bedroom. And it's a pocket door, so you can get some privacy. But the beautiful thing is, when that door is open, it is not in the way. Now, this is going to be a true queen. There's two different types of queens in the RV world. You have RV queen, which is 60 by 74. This is a residential queen, which is 60 by 80. And you're going to notice you have, your cabinets on either side are going to be just like this for storage and hanging clothes. And then, of course, a little drawer. You have one on either side. And then, of course, you have on the top there storage, which is it goes through the whole way. Notice how the doors open to you. They're not opening away from you or towards you. They're opening, makes it easier when you want to put things in there. And you can see they have a TV backer, and so you can put a TV in the bedroom here. So now there is also storage under the bed. And you can see this is where your storage is. Nice storage. And notice how you have a 1 and 10 outlet on either side. There's one on that side, and there's one on this side. Now on this side also you have a USB port. That's where the industry is going. And that just gives you the ability for charging things. Nice little headboard there. And of course windows on both sides. And nice, shades for them. So this is the 2400 BH Imagine by Grand Design. Just giving you a better look at the floor plan itself. I appreciate you watching, and please remember Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, when you call, when you email, or if you stop by Beckley's Camping Center. And I want to thank my lovely Jayme for assisting me here today. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back at you again.